Are you in?
Hermosa Beach?
Oh yeah, down. It's always a little bit different. It's always a little bit different down at the water. I could never understand. I used to live down in Newport. It was like that. I'm trying to
Okay.
make sure I'm recording. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I am recording. Yay! What do people call you? Dave? David?
David,
I'm Liz. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Where are you from originally? Where'd you grow up?
Did we freeze?
Am I frozen?
Yep, you're back now. There you go.
Yeah, I'm working. Everything's work at home. Do zoom, 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 right? And it
Yeah.
freezes constantly. So I'll do the best I can.
Okay.
Where did you grow up? Where are you from?
I'm from the East Bay, San Ramon.
Yeah,
So
I thought
just
up there. And you went to school up there too, to college, right?
yeah, I went to Berkeley.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so first of all, I just asked you flat out. It's nice to see you. You look really good. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, it's a bit tricky right now with everything going on, but we're doing the best we can, and so far so good.
Who's we? Are you by yourself? Or are you with somebody? Are you isolated alone or are you with other people?
We're in an apartment complex, so I live with my fiance, and then there's probably 10 people that live in our apartment complex. It's like a small one. And then, so we see about 6 people. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Do you keep are you social distancing with everyone except say your fiance?
Yeah. Like we have a common area, and when we're all sitting outside, we're all sitting like 10 feet apart. So it's a little awkward. You got to yell sometimes, but yeah, we're not sitting on top of each other, and no one really leaves the complex because they're working from home now. So it's nice to have other people around.
Yeah, I bet it is. I'm in a condo, a huge condo, right? And there's tons of
Yeah.
us, but I don't see anybody. I don't, I'm sort of isolated a little bit. Are you getting to know your neighbors a little better right now?
Yeah, we see them. Well, we do a little workout usually around noon every day, and then we have a really nice like outdoor barbecue area, and everyone started cooking outside because the weather's been so nice, and just to get out of their apartments that they've been in like 12 hours, 15 hours straight.
So when you say we've been doing a workout, who do you mean?
Me and my fiance.
Oh, so the two of you, so do you go outside to do this workout and then you see your neighbors?
Yeah, so I brought home a bunch of gym equipment from our team. So we
Uh-huh.
have like almost like a complete gym in our courtyard. So we're out there when the sun's out and we're working out and they're all working. So it's a bit
Mm-hmm.
for them, but they come out and see us and then we see them every night.
So how is your fiance can hang out with you and she can work out with you and she's good at it or what?
Yeah, I mean she runs a gym, so she's no stranger to working out. So
Ah, maybe she's training you a little bit.
yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe it goes back and forth.
So what can you, I guess you could go for long runs if you needed to, right? What part of your training are you missing right now?
Yeah, I think it's more the speed and agility side of things because I have basically a full weight room here, or as good as can be expected. They closed down the beach, the Strand. They
Right.
closed down parks, so the only thing left for us is really the cement, and that's not the best thing to run on every day. It kind of tears your body up. So that's probably the hardest thing to find is an area to do some running and some speed and agility work.
Right. For a professional athlete, you don't run on the street, right? That's just a little too dangerous, right?
And it's just hard on your body. It's hard on your
Right.
knees and your back. It's just not. It's not ideal.
Right. Um, how about your teammates? You guys played two games, you were getting going, you were just starting to get into this role, you got Chicharito, right? And then boom, done.
Yeah.
Now you don't have anything. How are you in touch with anybody?
Yeah. I mean, we have our group chats going on, and obviously they've been pushing it back week by week. So you had a little hope that we were going to be able to go back in and work out, and then now with the big pushback and it's looking even farther, it's frustrating, but we got to make the best of it. There's no point to be upset about it because that's not going to change it. So we keep a good attitude. We just got a cooking competition going for the team. So you cook,
Cooking?
and yeah. So if you cook dinner and you take a picture of it and send it to our nutritionist, she's gonna judge off how healthy it is, proportion size, presentation, all that kind of stuff. So now we got a little competition going.
Okay. What have you cooked, or what do you think you're going to cook if you haven't cooked?
I'm not sure. I'll probably cook some duck for it. To be honest, I'm a big hunter, so we have a lot of duck around the house. And last night we did shrimp tacos and striper tacos. So I'll probably cook something along those lines.
Oh, you guys are kind of exotic over there. You got striper tacos, shrimp tacos, or that sounds so good. But duck. So where are you hunting for duck?
That's in Northern California. It's about 120 miles north of the East Bay, so it's up
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm. And so you got a bunch in the freezer somewhere.
Oh yeah, I probably have about 50 pounds at my house.
Say that again, 50 or 15?
50.
I thought you said 50. Oh, you
Yeah.
definitely have to cook duck. You should cook duck for the whole apartment complex you're living in.
We eat it pretty regularly, so
Yeah. All right. So you could cook duck and it's still healthy. There's not too much fat in it.
yeah. No, duck's really lean. It's probably one of the leanest red meats out there. So it's definitely healthier than steak or anything like that.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this cook off? I kind of like this topic for you guys. It's kind of
We
fun.
just let me see. I think we just got the text. I think this morning, to be honest.
Oh, who's the boss of it? Who started it?
Brooke did, our nutritionist.
Mm-hmm.
It started. It's going crazy now. So yep, this morning at 9:25, and Thursday night she'll have the winner.
Okay. What do you mean it's going crazy now? There are bunch of text messages. What's up?
Oh yeah, when you get a bunch of guys in quarantine, there's not much to do besides go on the text threads and blow them up. So
Yeah, but so there's you're competitive. You guys are super competitive even with this then.
oh yeah, I mean it's kind of the nature of every professional athlete is a competitive person. So any competition, they want to win.
Right. So who do you think's going to win this?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I bet you Perry, Sasha, and me and Stairs. I think that'll be the top four.
You think that's it? Oh, you got yourself in there. Then you're going to have
Oh,
a cook off.
I got myself in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anybody who's cooking duck, that's going to probably no one else is going to cook duck, right?
No, everyone else is gonna have probably chicken or like some seafood in it or something like that.
Something like that. Um, you aren't having no one in your family. You're not worried about anybody catching COVID at this point. How's that going?
I mean, you're always worried about certain people, but at the end of the day, it's really tough for some people, but it's really affecting people with more underlying health concerns and health issues. So, if a majority of people in my family did get it, I wouldn't be necessarily worried about them. I'd be worried about a couple people, but they've been instructed to stay in their house and not go to the store and just wait a couple weeks till this blows over.
Look, there's so much said. You guys are professional athletes. Maybe you treat it differently about how young people just aren't paying attention to this and doing what they should do. What's your sort of experience in this? Have you seen people your age, younger, taking it seriously?
Yeah, I think when you're younger, it's hard to take these things seriously. Like if you can remember back when you were in college, I mean, we were just kind of living for ourselves and having fun, and you don't really think about the big picture too much. So I think that's definitely one thing. You see all the kids on spring break, they're not really concerned with it as much, but I think as you get older, you take things a little more seriously, and obviously this may not affect you individually, but it'll affect other people if you can spread it that way. So it's best just to stay away from people you're really worried about, to be honest. If you can stay away from parents or grandparents or people who are a little older or kind of sick with underlying concerns, maybe just avoid them. And obviously people need some attention and want the human interaction. So it's better to stick to people in your own age that you know are healthy.
Yeah, so you seem to be doing okay with that. When you got the call, or how did it happen that you found out this was going to happen and your season was going to come to a halt?
Yeah, so we were supposed to get on a flight Thursday for Miami. And then Wednesday night, we get a text message that says the games are going to go on this weekend. Everything's good as like normal, basically. Wake up in the morning, 6 a.m., get another text message that says you're not going to Miami, and we'll let you know what happens. So we go in Thursday, bags packed just in case, because we had a charter flight right after training, and they come in and they say we're not going to Miami, but we're training. So we had a full training session and business as usual, and then come in Friday, and then we have another training session, and then we have a meeting after training with our GM, our president, basically everyone, a whole technical staff, and everyone in the front office or on the soccer side. They come in and said the game obviously not happening, but it's gonna be business as usual. Everyone's in. You guys are in. Second team's in. Academies are still in, and we're moving forward as usual. And that's Friday at like 2. Like, oh, okay. So go home Friday, getting ready, just have dinner and come back, and then get text message, MLS suspense training Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all done in a matter of like hours. And then once that happened, you pretty much knew that it was just going to keep getting pushed back.
Wow.
Wow.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
So it changed about 3 times in 24 hours, and obviously I think it was basketball pushed till like June 1st, and hockey followed suit. And once you saw that, it was just a matter of hours before we did it. And
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
yeah,
How are you feeling as you sit here right now? And we don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea when professional sports will come back. How do you feel about it?
yeah. I mean, it's real disappointing, sad, but nothing I can do is going to change that. And obviously, we've been preparing for the league for the last couple of months, but you just got to keep a positive mindset, because if you get frustrated about it, your time's just going to be wasted at home. So we're just ready for it when it starts back up again. Hopefully we can get playing before end of summertime. And if we can get in, hopefully, I mean, if we can get back playing by June 1st, we can get a whole season in. So
That's
that's
what you're hoping for at this point, huh? June
yeah.
1st. There was so much excitement too with Chicharito in town. Tell me a little bit about that sort of buildup and what you had anticipated.
Yeah, I think last year and the last 2 years we had Ibra, and that kind of hype is something I don't think anyone's ever seen before, apart from maybe when David Beckham joined the league. So when Chicharito came in, we weren't really sure kind of what the hype level was going to be. And then our first home game probably saw more cameras there than when Ibra showed up. So it's definitely a big thing for the league. It's a big thing for the city. He has a lot of fans here in LA, and I know for every home game it's gonna be packed, and that's what we want, and that's definitely what he wants too. So it's an exciting time, and we'd like to get back to it as soon as possible.
Yeah, it was really going to be exciting. And how about you getting an assist in your first 2 games? You got an assist. That was probably fun for you, huh?
Frozen.
Did
What was
I
that?
drop out?
You froze it.
How about you getting an assist? Getting an assist. Was that your first game where you got an assist? Good for you.
That was that was at Houston. So that was a nice way to start off.
Yeah, it was, huh? You start off with that and you think it's going to be a great year.
Yeah, I mean, you'd hope we get a couple more this year, and then they just put a pause on that. Maybe we'll get a few more after we start back up.
All right. Thanks so much for taking time. You guys take care of yourselves. I'd like to taste some of that duck someday.
No problem.
And you're going to have to tweet. Are you on Twitter or Instagram or anything? We want to see a picture of this meal you make.
I'm on Instagram. I have a Twitter. I don't use it too much, but social, with all this isolation, you kind of hop on it more and start tinkering more.
Isn't that true?
Yeah,
Everybody's on just a little bit more. I know, because it gets boring. Okay, post some duck pictures.
I will.
All right. Nice to meet you. Good luck to you.
Yeah,
I'll see
thank
you
you.
under better circumstances.
I hope so. Hopefully soon.
Okay, take care.
Have a good one. Bye.